Welcome to another Geared Up Garage rates video. This is the series where me and Dad take a look at your guys' trucks to basically see what we think is the best one. Okay, we've got a great selection of trucks to look at. These are all sent in and by you guys. Are you eating?
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Okay. Well, anyone that's watching this for the first time can basically send your trucks in through Instagram or TikTok, where you can tag us in posts and we take a look and see what one we like best. Categories are as follows. We've got fleet spec, just polished, owner driver, flat out nice, and top tang. And this little crown at the top here is basically we will award the best of this video here to go up against the best of the other videos in the series that we've done. So you guys can compete for some awesome prizes in an ultimate showdown at Christmas time. Cool. So this is sent in from Ollie Douglas. So this is his dad's lorry. So she's a Tag V8. And the nice thing with this is, it's that kind of classic Scania look. It's the Scania grey chassis, Scania grey wings. Personally, I think that is probably the most underrated truck of the video, or the most underrated truck that we've seen so far on the series. It's not overly done. I love that it's a Tag, and I love that you can use the basic Scania colour scheme to make it look proper. What do you think?
I like that. No, it's nice. It's a nice lorry.
Yeah.
I like the white and the grey. It's got the diamonds. It's got the boomerangs on the top.
It's got everything you want.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's it's got a few lights around it, side skirts, Alicoas. I say it's a nice. He hasn't gone over the top with it. He hasn't got, I wouldn't say, it's probably factory white. He's had mirror guards put on it. Yeah, it's nice.
It's
nice
simple but effective, isn't it? It's so simple but effective.
It's very nice for. He hasn't had to spend too much money on it. When you've got people spending thousands and thousands on them, but no, that's a smart truck.
I honestly really rate that. Where I'm going to put that in flat out nice.
Yeah, it's flat out nice. Yeah, definitely.
That is our first one so far, flat out nice. Up next, we've got Jack Dale's DAF. That is a beautiful cherry red. That is a really red. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a lot done on it.
16 plate as well.
So she's 16.
Yeah, it's a 16 and it goes to work every day. So that's
another.
That's
flat
a
out
tidy.
Nice. It's had the sun visor changed. It's had a nice paint job.
Look at the bars up here. You got them two single spotlights.
Yeah, it's very
it wants
nice.
a Dutch headboard in there, doesn't it? If you had a Dutch headboard in there, I think that would complete that.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it's nice truck.
So where are we going to put that?
That'd be flat out nice as well.
We're going flat out nice. We're so generous today.
Yeah.
We've got Bobby Wayne, Wayne's Transport, another V8 Tag. That's actually got Pirates of the Caribbean. You can kind of see in there, brushed on it.
Yeah, that's a very nice lorry.
It is a nice truck.
Yeah, it's got stacks on it.
A lot of money and time has been spent in that. It's hard to tell how old it is, but it looks like it's got the earlier.
What one we're judging? It's the same one.
It's the same road. That's the back rate. That's the front.
Yeah, I would say, what's that, about 16, 17 plate, something like that?
You can't see it's blurred,
it's very nice truck.
Even there. No, you can't.
No, it's a very nice truck.
Again, it goes to work every day. It is nice. It's got a lot of things. Obviously, we've got the nice headboard in there. Is it a bit busy?
No, it's all right.
Do you not think it's a bit busy? I mean, we've got airbrushing. You've got all of the across there. That's you all red and white. There's quite a lot of it on there.
No, it's all right. Everyone's got their own personal taste.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's more busier than what the first one was.
Yeah.
But that's had a lot of money spent on it.
Yeah, that is obviously their pride and joy.
Yes, it's a nice. It's definitely a flat out nice lorry.
We're going to put that in flat out nice as well.
Yeah,
you can't bang it in over and drive it, can you?
No, it's sort of up there between that and top tang, isn't it? It's in between the two, I would say.
Cool. Up next, we have. Right, apologies if I'm going to butcher your name, but I read that as Gwen. Or Gwen?
Gwen Hughes, isn't it?
Gwen Hughes.
6-wheel rear lift cattle truck. Again, on a dirty job, been around the farms, in and out the muck. It's a cattle truck at the end of the day.
It's not got a lot on it though.
No, it's not been overly done. But it looks like the guy who drives that
looks
truck
after
really looks after it, because it is very, in that picture, it's very clean.
It's got a couple of spots on the headboard.
Yeah,
and some
there's a few lights. You know, you'll probably find he's had to put them bits on himself out of his own pocket.
I would say so. Yeah.
You know, he's not got an endless budget to spend on it. Again, it's very nice six wheeler, nice 6-wheel rigid. A lot of lorry to keep clean.
Yeah, that's.
And like you say, it's always on a dirty job.
So where are we putting that then? Owner driver, because that kind of
it's an owner driver.
Yeah,
sort of. He's flat out nice.
Again, it is a nice. We're not saying it's not a nice truck. We're just saying
it's a very nice truck, and he looks like the guy really looks after it.
That's what I mean. But when you're up against that, and that,
yeah, it's definitely owner driver.
Yeah,
you know, it's a top end of owner driver. To be honest,
we've got a proper heavyweight coming up next. So you'd have actually seen the next one at Swedefest, Strands one, Gillie Transport. So him and his boy have done this one up, but that one one of the best trucks at Swedefest, I think it was. Yeah. Strand sent this to me himself, so
yeah,
I mean, that's his fleet there. It's not a bad old fleet, right?
No, he's got some nice trucks. It's a nice truck. It's not over the top. It's his paint colour scheme. It's his fleet scheme.
I like his paint scheme. I think they're unusual colours, but they work.
It's got that Dutch look about it. Yeah, using them colours.
Big old side skirts on it as well.
You know, it's had there's a lot of paintwork there. It's there's a lot. It's
got a changed bumper as well by the looks of it. That looks like a different bumper. Unless I'm just looking at that wrong.
No, I think you're just looking at it wrong. Again, it's nice truck. I do like that type of stripe at the top. I think that looks nice. That looks. I'm pretty sure when we looked at that, that's all painted as well. It's not stickered.
No, that is all painted. That is all painted.
Again, it's a very nice truck.
So, where are we putting that then? Because technically speaking, that's a top tank truck. That is up there, isn't it? I mean, we're a bit biased because we've seen the truck in person, but it's right up there, isn't it?
It is a top tank truck. Yeah, that is a top tank truck.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and he's done it with his boy as well.
Yeah, it is a top tank.
We're going to bang that in the top tanks.
Yeah, the others ain't far. Again, I don't know what work. What work does he do with that?
I don't know. I don't know what he does with it. So I don't think he does low loader work with it. Put it that way. No. Oh look, there you go. Look, he must do curtains or something.
Yeah, he's mid-lift as well. Yeah, but no, it's very nice truck. Very nice. Very well presented.
Aaron Taylor's van. I thought I'd chuck a van in here.
Yeah, no,
because we don't normally do vans, but Aaron, I see this. This was at Foxfest. I gave this best van or second best van or something at Foxfest.
Again, it's a man who's got a van that has to go to work with it, and he loves that van. Not everyone can have a V8 Scania. Not everyone's got the money for a V8 Scania.
It's true.
That is a well-loved van.
It is,
and that is a flat.
It's tidy, isn't it?
It's a flat-out nice van. It's not a new van either. It's a fairly old van.
No, it's true.
It is a flat-out nice van. I like vans, so
he likes a van. There we go. We'll bang that in flat out nice. Aaron, you get a flat out nice fella.
Yeah, it's a nice thing. Keep it up, mate.
Okay, Iveco. What are we making of this?
Again, it's a 6-wheel rigid, rear tag, curtain sider. It's not over the top. It's had a few extra lights.
She is a tag, but it's only got one trumpet.
Yeah,
it's got a singular horn over here.
Yeah, once one the other side. That's a nice, clean owner-driver truck.
It's not nice fleet spec, is it?
No, it's not fleet spec. It's more than that.
Or is it just polished?
No, it's an owner-driver truck. That one. It has been looked after. Someone does love it. And it might be that the company who owns it or the guy. Yeah, it's a gradual progression lorry. again,
it's probably not.
You know, it is a nice Iveco. You know, it's got wheel trims on it. They've been painted. It's had some colour coding done on it. Mirrors been colour coded. I think the sun visor looks like it might have been changed.
Yeah.
So it's got one air on the roof. It wants one in the other side.
Put a low bar on it. I think your next thing's a low bar, isn't it?
A few more lights, perhaps. But yeah, nice. It's a tidy lorry. That's a very
Another
tidy.
trumpet and a low bar, and then.
You would have it. You want a 6-wheel.
Yeah, I'd have it. Yeah,
So
I do
you'd
want a
have it.
6-wheel curtain cider. Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be yours.
We've got Slugsy news coming at some point as well, by the way. Maybe not.
That's
today,
Linda's.
Yeah, this is Linda's transport. So
That's got airbrushing on the back of the cab.
yeah, we've seen this in person. Nice truck. Really, it's a pretty good firm, to be fair. When you talk about like a proper grassroots firm, Linda's is what you think
like I
of.
say, they
really,
started off with a couple of lorries, and he's got that 143, and this is new one, which he's just had all done, which is very nice, and it's got like the history of the company on it.
Yeah.
I think that's won a few trophies and a few awards. It is a very nice truck. I think we see that at Lincoln, didn't we?
It was at Lincoln. It was at Swedefest as well. It is a nice truck. Yeah, it is a really, really nice truck.
Yeah, it's up there with Gillie's one, isn't it?
It is really. That's also a top tang, isn't it?
It's up there with Gillie's one.
You see that coming down the road, you're going to be like, Christ, that's
it's
nice.
it's up there with that one.
Let's bang that in there then. All right, up next, Craig Mears V8 Scania. So this is a special edition Scania. I don't know what the edition is. If you guys know, let us know in the comments. But yeah, what do you think of this? This is his dad's truck. She's a tag. Is she a tag or is she 6x4?
No, it's twin tag.
Yeah, she's a tag.
Twin tag. Yeah, it's got
a nice
bar
truck,
on
isn't
it.
it?
It's nice colours. It's not over the top.
I like the colour scheme.
It's nice with the black and the black bar on the roof and the spots and air horns and that. Yes, it's.
I would put that in flat out nice.
Yeah, it's a flat out nice lorry. Yeah.
All right. Coming up next, we've got something a bit more of a blast from the past. This is not something I know a lot about particularly.
Oh, an old Seddon. Old Seddon Atkinson.
Take it away, mate, because I don't know anything. This is Jack Dennis's granddad's lorry. He can't drive it, unfortunately, anymore. But I know nothing about this era of truck. This is way before my time.
Can't quite see if it's a Gardner by the look of it. It's got a Gardner engine in it. Be a Davy Brown gearbox. Yeah, they were the knights of the road, mate.
Were they?
Yeah. If you had a Seddon years ago, you had a nice truck. Because most people who can go back to sort of their dad having a Seddon Atkinson or something similar.
A Leyland Roadrunner or something, isn't it?
With a Gardner. Problem is that they were a nice truck in their day, but my generation, younger than me, the generation that people that really appreciate that truck are getting very thin on the ground now. Most of them old boys who drove them are gone or
not driving them anymore.
They're too old to drive them. And they did need some driving. They weren't like today's trucks, which makes them, even though they've had lots of money having them restored, they're not actually worth a lot of money now.
They're not sought after, are they?
No, everyone wants V8 Scanias, but to have that Seddon in your collection is still quite a nice truck. So I like that.
Because it's such an oddball.
It's not odd. That was.
Well,
the
it
truck
is an
of their
oddball.
day.
It's an odd. Yeah,
That's a flat out nice truck.
You would put that in flat out nice,
Yeah, of course I would. Yeah. It's been beautifully restored by the look of it.
Yeah.
And how long ago was that restored? Was it restored 10 years ago, 20 years ago? They're a handmade, pretty much a hand-built lorry.
Yeah.
And it's all period correct. It's all rope and sheeted nicely, period correct. It looks a very period correct truck. It's got the knight's heads on the grille. It's got the horseshoe on the grille. You know.
What does all that mean? What was the what? Was
Well,
the...
at Seddon Atkinson, it was like Knights of the Road, so they always used a knight, as far as I know. Looking at the front badge, can't quite see it by the toe pin. That looks like it says Gardener, so I would say it's got a 180 or Gardener. No, it'd be 150. I would have thought a 150 Gardener. Good old engine in their day, went forever. Weren't the fastest thing on the road.
Who made them? Gardner.
Yeah, made by Gardner, yeah.
What happened to them?
They ceased trading years ago. But loads of things had Gardners in. Fonans had them, ERFs, Atkinsons, all British trucks run Gardners. Nearly every bus had a Gardner in it. They were either Gardners or Cummins. Some of them had Cummins in. But yeah, really nice old truck. And you probably find back in the day, the driver would have slept in that lorry across the seats, or he had a big old blanket that he used to put across his seats in the winter time because the heaters and that they never run very warm, and to keep warm in that, they weren't like today's standard.
QC. We got John Q sending in Lee Rudders' truck. We've done. I think we did QC's fleet back in the very first geared up garage rates. So we've got Rudders' truck to do.
Right, Rudders' Volvo, which sounds nice. He's had a nice exhaust on it.
Yeah.
He's got a nice exhaust on it. He loves that truck. He looks after it.
It's a Q's custom shop jobby, that one, isn't it?
He does like to rev it up.
Lee, what are we going to do with you?
I think Lee wants a Scania V8, but John...
Do you think he's compensating for something?
Yeah,
John, buy the man a V8. Come on.
John's a Volvo man, so...
I listen to him. No, he's a Volvo man. He's like me. He's just one of the boys, isn't he? Just one of the boys.
That is probably one of the nicest Volvos around. It is one of the nicest Volvos around. It's a nice truck. It's always well presented. It is always clean. John got a nice fleet. He's always at the shows. It's nice. It's different because it's orange and all the rest of it is a blue and white. Like I say, Lee does that. Love that lorry. It's got a nice stereo in it.
Yeah.
He's had lots of things done to it. He's had lots of money spent around it. I think when I spoke to John, that's a truck that he will never sell. That'll be one that goes in the shed.
It's done in the Dutch colours as well, isn't it?
So it's a nice truck. It's right up there, isn't it? It's up there.
Are we going flat on ice, or does Lee get in there? Does he get in there, or does he go in there?
I think if you don't give him, it's on par with the others. Even though it's a Volvo and you've got two
Even
Scanias.
though it's a Volvo.
Yeah, you always put your top tangs as Scanias. That Volvo's got to go up there with the top tangs on it.
Lee's going to be so happy with that. That's all right.
That's right, he can buy me a beer at the next show. But yeah, it is a nice truck. And it's nice when you see a truck in person because a photo can hide a multitude of sins. Yeah. That's lovely. Yeah, Max's lorry.
Max, I saved the best for last, in my opinion. And the reason I say this, and I'm a little bit biased, so I'm going to let you do the judging because I am now friends with Max. But I saw this at Swedefest and I thought, wow, that is a really nice truck. And then I found out that nearly every bit of work done on that truck is done by Max and his dad. That's got 4 series steps on it now. Drop-down 4 series steps that Max and his dad fitted themselves. The fabrication was done by Max and his dad. The hours. Honestly, when I speak to Max, he's like, I'm heading straight out of school, and he will send me a photo of him walking down the road, walking into the workshop, and the lorry's sitting in there ready to be done. So for that truck to look that good, and it is that good in person, and I know the time and the effort and the care that has gone into that truck, and I've seen what that truck looked like before they had it, and it was a Boggo standard Scania, and for it to look like that, it's come a hell of a long way.
They've spent a lot of time, a lot of effort. I wouldn't like to say they've spent a lot of money, but them boys are not on the budgets that some of these other people have got. They've had to do it themselves. They can't just put it into Transtech and get it all done and give them 80 grand. You know, they've done, like you say, a lot of the work themselves. I know it's had the latest.
They put a front air axle on that.
It's not V8 though, is it?
It's not V8.
It's a 6-cylinder, which, you know, not everyone has to have a V8, and it is a very nice truck. It is a very nice truck, and it's up there with all them others as well. You know, and if them boys have done all that work on that truck themselves, and they deserve a good pat on the back, because it is a stunning truck.
It is. It really is.
And it's nice that it's a father and son bond together, and they've got something they can do together as well as go to the shows. And you know, like I say, he's managed to do that probably on a budget, which is nice. You know, it is a very nice truck.
No, I'm gonna.
That's up there with the rest of it.
It's gotta be.
It's up there with them. Yeah.
So this is it now. So we're at the end of the video. So we've done on what we've got to do. There's one thing left we've got to do. We've got to crown who's going to go into our massive championship. Bearing in mind, our championship, we've probably only got one more of these to do, and then we're going to battle it out. Who are we putting that? Because you've got some... I mean, bear in mind, all of these guys are now in our circle.
Gillie's lorry is beautiful. Linda's truck is really nice as well. Rudder's is really nice as well.
And
Max's is really nice as well. And they are all so close. All I would say is, because Max has done that with his dad, that would be the only way I would put that one above the others.
Yeah,
I know. Only way. You know,
I know.
If that had gone in to a paint shop and Transtech or someone had done it, then it would be on par with the others. But yeah, I know Rudders has done a lot of work on that lorry, and John's done a lot of work on that lorry, and they've done a lot of that in house, which, you know, I like to see that.
It's commendable, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, they're not just writing out a check and getting it done, but when you look at Max's lorry, you know, that him and his dad have managed to achieve something to that standard, even though it's not a V8 and it's not all about being a V8, that just gives it the edge for me, I think.
I think so. I mean, Stroud's done it with his boy as well, and I've seen some of the work that's gone into that, but maybe I'm a little bit biased because Max, I've seen more of what Max has done.
Yeah, I know they've, like I say, put the drop-down steps on that truck now. It's an ongoing project. That truck is only going to get better as time goes by, or they'll end up getting another one and doing another one. But again, you know, that might end up as Max's truck, and they'll do another one. If I was going to crown one of the four, that would be the only reason.
Max.
That would be the only reason.
All right. Well done, Max. You are crowned the top tank of this group. Well done. You go into the draw. Are you all right up there?
I'm saying you picture down of your truck so you can tell them it's going to go up for sale.
Oh, you've ruined it. You've ruined it. But what truck is going up for sale? That's the question. But well done, Max. You've absolutely smashed it. We love what you're doing with your truck, and
keep up the good work with that truck. Yeah, keep it going. Rudders, don't get disheartened because you didn't get
He's just going to come and say something to us. I'm going to get a message off of John after this.
Yeah, no, we'll get you a crown. We'll make you another crown.
But should we get him a tiara?
Yeah.
I'm joking. Anyway, but that is all for this episode. The next one we do will be the last one before the grand finale of the year, where we're going to get a Geared Up Garage merch box together with all of the new merch that we are designing. Trust me, the new designs are looking great. And you're going to get pens, you're going to get mugs, you're going to get sweet stickers, all that good stuff, t-shirts and hoodies all in the box as well. And the runners-up will get a little something as well. But it's all about that big prize at the end of the year. Thank you everyone very much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, you like, and you leave a comment. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.